Okay, today I'm going to do some update on the two head unit, which is this is the oldest one, is a 2016 firmware, and I'll show you what's the difference of before and after. And the latest firmware, which is November 2020, which is very good enough to certify. Lucky enough, the hardware is the same, even it's the old version head unit, but the hardware is the same, so you can update. So this is a pre-look on this head unit. Although the cosmetic wise on the button here is a bit peel off and both sides, but this one no issue. It can be replaced with your existing head unit. And to do that, just simply on the here, grab the thing firmly like this, firm, and then pull. You can use both hand. One is holding the thing, and the other hand here is pushing your other hand to make a more force to when you're pulling this out. So once it's pulled out, it looks like this. So the inner side is like this, and this one is the inner side also like this. No issue on the illumination light, because the illumination light will be inside here. So this one will be will reflect the light, illuminate blue color. And you also still can use this one if you don't like it the chrome. You can peel it off until more black color, which is I think also suitable, everything black color. So only this unit is having only problem with the button, but I think this one can be replaced, no issue. And I have a firmware inside my thumb drive here. I'm going to plug it here, and which is already connect to the back. Okay, I'm going to power on this. And I'm going to, okay, you can see the I logo is not blue. The new one will be blue color. And the difference is when this one, the old firmware, which is the radio, this one you cannot delete this. There's no option to delete. So you stuck with all the presetting here. You cannot clear this either. The FM radio. So the firmware version for this one, it is you can see here 16. I think this is the date, 16/07/21, and the version is 076. Okay, 076, and I have the new one here. Try to plug it in now. Okay, once it's plugged it in, it should be able to reading the audio, and then I have a music, so it automatically play. So now I press the update, and you can see the version is 102. So it detected the file on the thumb drive. Then I go ahead on this. Okay, and I will just keep it running, and if you want to check how the firmware is progress, I have another video on the previous video. And yep, so this will take some time, approximately about half an hour to do update one head unit, because there's 4 stages to update the firmware. So this preparing means I think you just copy something to the, I think just preparing, then after that there's a copy to the system. After copy, they will apply the update. So it's 4 times. So but I will just keep it running for this. Have a look how the progress is. Okay, the preparing just now stages, I think you tried to copy the file. Now you can see my USB light is blinking constantly, so it's trying to copy file maybe to the head unit, because the head unit itself have a 3 gig space available to save video, audio, mp3 and so on. So now still progressing update. Okay, the process after that is this one. Now it's copying the file. Just now I think it's a system file being copied. Now it's the actual firmware, and I'm going to just pause the video and then continue the rest and see the progress until finish. So confirm now is able to upgrade. So I just continue later on with the overall look on the, especially the FM radio. Just now I show you the FM radio is not able to change. So with this, the new firmware is able to change. Okay, it just finished update. So I just want to check the firmware. The second unit I still haven't updated yet. Okay, 108. So this one is the one. Okay, the volume working, and this one, let's test it out. Okay, also working. So 108. The date is 2019, I think. Oh, sorry. I think this is to be the date 2020-11-04. And let's go to the radio. So there's a significant difference. Now the HD here got the icon logo here, and I want to see whether can delete. Yep, can delete present. So I can select all now and delete it. So this is the one I mentioned. Previously it's not able to delete, so you start with the reset here. Now I think no longer. So means if this one firmware is updated, so the RCTA, everything, all the setting, we follow all everything the newest setting, which is quite good. And let's see the display. So media display there. Okay, this one previously don't have, so now have. Illumination, okay, this one also linked to cluster and everything. Previously this firmware, the old one don't have this. Now they have independent sound also, a light. And how about the sound? Okay, volume sound also, system sound, they have an independent sound. So voice recognition prompts and everything, they have a ringtone, have a different setting, which is this is good. The older firmware don't have this. So you can see this is phone projection, is Android Auto, and this is Apple CarPlay, media, phone, and navigation, and so on. Okay. So I was quite satisfied that this unit is no longer old firmware, just the latest, the new firmware. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this. Okay, then overall look, I will include this everything with GPS. So the package will come with the GPS wired. By default, the GPS cable is very long, but to make it satisfied, actually just need a very short cable, and will connect to here. Okay. So this is the GPS cable antenna. And this is the USB, and will come with the USB to USB also. for the multimedia port 2. So the GPS like this. Okay, and it can connect to here. So this is the GPS antenna. Even though this unit doesn't have the blue connector, but it's working fine with the connector, this GPS connector. So I'll just turn around here, and okay. So it's connect to here. Even supposed to be there's a blue connector, but the blue connector is missing. But it's okay. You can just plug in without any issue, and it got a slot because it's it got a groove, and this is female, and this is sorry, this is male, this is female, so you will not able to wrong. And this is SM radio, which is not going to use, and of course this is the USB, and I'll also include the USB. This USB is connect to the normal female type USB A, but I will include the cable, which is the other end also same like this. So this end is like this, and the other end also like this. So male to male USB, and that's all, including the harness, and main harness, and also harness with the multimedia port harness. So now I'm going to update the second one. Okay, this is the second unit. Cosmetic wise is a bit better. There's no peel off for the chrome. And okay, let's try to power on this. This unit, the firmware is fine. Just wanted to get a new one, update the new one. So it's still the same. There's no, the eye is not blue. The new one will have a blue color. And you can see the HD radio. So the logo is not like just now, yellow color and so on. And let's go do a straight update. Okay, the firmware is 085 170717, which is, this one is very common in the market with this firmware. So let's plug in this. Okay, it's reading the USB. Okay, reading for my file. Click update. Okay, then just going to update. You can see just now if the message that including update of the camera and so on. You can go back and see the message just now, and they also include the image of the backup camera. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the image more clear, better than the previous one. Alright, so let's see how, and I will continue later. Okay, just finished update. Say the system will restart. I'm a bit late to record the video, and yeah. So there's 4 stages applying for the update. That one is already done just now. So restoring some data, reading USB. So I think I'm going to reset to factory default after this. Both unit. That one I haven't done, so later I'll also do the factory default from the system menu, advanced. So you can see the logo is blue eye, previously is white color. Okay, just confirm on this. Photos here, check the system before. So it's already 10, 11, 12. So I'm also going to default and reset this setting all to default. Okay, just like that, very fast. All the music also inside, I think will be deleted because here got the external drive storage. So previously there's my song, I put it in. So by pressing the default, it will reset everything, including the internal memory. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to reset on this one for the quick one. Okay, before that, this is the pre-look on the second unit. Okay, this is talking about, which is this one got connector. Not sure whether you can see the blue connector. So there's a green connector, but without this also no issue. That's all. Or this one. So no issue. I think still can work. The main important is the unit itself is able to work. Okay, this is back to the old one. I'm going to power up this and reset it to factory default. So blue logo also. You can see there's okay, the internal storage also I think is reset, but I just want to make it factory default everything, so user experience receiving this unit, so they were able to set by their own. By default, radio got a 3 like this, FM, AM and Sirius SM, which is usually I will delete this, and these two I will delete. So just leave it 1, and then you can try to search whatever station you like it. For me, I just keep it 1 or 2 or 3 only. So when I cycle through my steering wheel, that is my preferred FM radio. The good thing about this, the new firmware, even okay, let me show you this. Go to the sound. Okay, you can see this one. There's a speed independent volume control, and I think it's media. Hang on, let me see, where is it? This one. Under the advanced, I will uncheck the AM radio, Sirius SM, iPod, which is iPod need to connect to the aux and aux also, and this 3 is okay. This 2 is also audio and music. So I just keep it default on that, so the user will not confuse when they cycle through the steering wheel. So because as AM radio we don't use it, when you come to AM radio, the sound buzzing sound is very noisy. Alright, so that's about it. Thank you.